everyone, and welcome back to episode 10 of the Plymouth Argyle Road to Glory career mode. It is time. It is time to finish out the month of January. Let's take a quick look at the calendar. We have MK Dons, Newcastle United in the FA Cup, and Sunderland again home. Three huge matchups, and here's why. We are currently sitting 1 point off of being in the top of League One. All we need is to draw against MK Dons today in its first matchup, and we are on top of League One in the automatic promotion spot. We win, we go up by 2. We draw, we go up. And if we lose, we stay in second, depending on how Charlton Athletic and Fleetwood Town matches are, especially Charlton Athletic. However, before we get into this game, I actually want to use some of the transfer budget that we have. We have 2.2 mil right now, and I've been waiting to get Luca Cannell scout report back fully, and he he looks good. He looks good enough to get the job done. However, I'm going to do something different with this one. I'm going to actually try to loan him into the club with a buy-on option, meaning if I like what I see out of him, I could buy him into the club. So let's go ahead and see if Celtic is willing to loan him in. They are, which is nice. The reason why I want to loan him in is because I still don't know what to do about the pre-contract player. Remember, I'm only signing one pre-contract player. Because of that, I don't know if I want to go for a center midfielder, a maybe a better backup goalkeeper. Not entirely sure. So I'm trying to feel around what I should do, because if Luca Canal can come in and be that center midfield that I need, that second option center midfielder that can come in and kind of take Forna's spot or maybe even take Reeves' spot, then I'm okay with that. So let's go ahead and loan to buy. Let's see if they're willing to loan to buy. They are perfect. Let's do a short-term loan. I'm pretty positive I'll know if I want him within the next month or two. Short-term loan. They're okay with the short-term loan. Split the wage 60-40, to be honest with you. That's nothing for me. I'm okay with that. And then they want a transfer budget of 1.1 mil with a sell-on clause of 2%. I am more than okay to pay that. It will still leave us with a mil in the budget, 1.97 to be exact, which is more than enough money to bring in youth academy players, anything like that. Luca Canal, I'm going to accept that deal. Let's see if he will want to come into us. If he doesn't, then I'll wait to the end of the month and buy him in outright, because we still have a good. We still have a good week and a half. So if he decides by the 21st or 22nd, we can easily maybe approach him by signing day, to bring him in. However, MK Dons, here we go.
The focus of attention. He's been in terrific form as evidenced by 4 goals in 3 games. Stay with us.
Under the stars here, and this should be a good one. MK Dons v Plymouth Argyle. As you saw, Luke Jephcott is getting the job done. 4 goals in his last 3 games. He's being very consistent. He wasn't as consistent in our last game. 0 goals in that 4-0 beat against Shrewsbury. However, the other strikers were able to come in, get the job done, and continue everything going. Huge game for us. If we can get the dub, we are moving ahead of Oxford United, which I would love to do. I would love to be able to move ahead of Oxford United, especially since we lost to them twice in this season. I would love to be able to move up with them in the championship, get payback on them next season, maybe even make sure they get relegated again, because I think Oxford United is our career mode rivals right now. They're the only team that we have lost to back-to-back times, and you know what? Let's get them out of our head. MK Dons is here today, rocking a 5-2-1-2, similar to what we rock, except for we don't have a cam. We have a center midfielder, and let's get into it. Now, MK Don's still bringing it down. This should be a very tough game. Tucker loses track of him. Edwards coming in on this right-hand side, puts a foot in, and no foul. None whatsoever. Wow, the fans would have wanted one. Very interesting. The ref decides not to give one. Watts gives up to Cooper. Cooper, can he find someone? Looks for Bryce Duke. Bryce Duke, can he find someone? Looking for Talford. Talford using his speed. Talford gets around the defender, and Talford in the right-hand side of the net gets around the goalkeeper, makes it 1-0. Bryce Duke with the brilliant pass in. Dom Talford able to get the job done. Williams brings it down. Can William find someone and maybe a cross? Flicks it back, and Cooper able to not fall for it and gives it up to Bryce Duke. And Bryce Duke, showing off his two-star skill moves, gives it to Cooper. Cooper, look at this. Cooper running down this right-hand side, or sorry, left-hand side, looks for someone, back bottom, and it is another one. 2-0 Reeves with the awkward header. So guys, real quick, just wanted to give you an update on what my thought process is with our center midfield. I figured I'd show you guys some gameplay while I talk you through it. The plan is to either replace Reeves or Forna. Reeves has been phenomenal this season. However, he is 29, and what a tackle by MK Dons. Just flat out took out Reeves. Very ugly. However, the plan is to either replace Reeves or replace Forna's position. I still got to figure out who I'm going to do with that. Look at this. Can we find something? Back bottom, Talford, and it's 3-0. This is not looking so good for MK Dons. It really isn't. However, as I was saying, guys, the plan is to replace Forna or Reeves. Definitely have to replace Forna. I just got to figure out who I want to do. I'm either going to let this young um, Luca kid that I'm signing come in and maybe get the job done, either in Forna's spot or Reeves' spot. I'm going to try him out in Forna's first, then Reeves. And then Tanner Tessman is a guy that I've been trying to sign, or wanted to sign, I should say, since the first season. And I have not been able to do so. He doesn't want to come over to a League One side, and I understand it to a point, but I really don't. It's the MLS. It's nothing spectacular. And honestly, FIFA shouldn't be holding the MLS to that high of a standard, if we're going to be completely honest. However, I want to bring in Tanner and have Tanner either replace Forna or replace Reeves. That's my thought process. Have three young center midfielders who can grow together, get better. Can MK? Nope, they cannot. Can grow together, get through the tough times, and become just an absolute beast in that midfield. Bryce Duke has grown so much this season, and I would love to be able to find him two very capable partners and who can get the job done. And look at this, though. Cooper running down this left-hand side, crossing it back into Tom, and Tom Telford could not head it back home. Still 3-0. But yeah, guys, that's my thought process right now for the center midfield role. Strikers, I'm perfectly fine next season. I don't think we need to bring any new strikers. That back line I'm fine with right now until next season. But I definitely want to figure out the midfield and bring in players who can either come in and dominate or players who can come in and grow with this team. That's where I'm thinking at right now. Let me know in the comment section down below, guys, if there's any players, again, that you want me to go after or sign. I mean, I have no problem adding in players or switching up my transfer hub, especially if they fit the mindset of what I'm trying to go with. Oh my God, and look at this pass by Bryce Duke and give him the assist. That's assist number 2. Luke Jephcott with another goal on the season, R31. I will be changing numbers just to let everyone know at the end of the season. However, Jephcott with another one, Bryce Duke with another assist. And what a save from Cooper himself. I thought that was in the back of the net. Should have been the back of the net. It's not. Cooper with the amazing save. And look at this Talford running down. Talford, can he find someone? Chips it up to Jephcott. And their Cooper, or not Cooper, their goalkeeper, I should say, with an amazing save. Bryce Duke, can he find someone? Oh, what a guy. This guy has 2-star skills, 2-star weak foot, and he does that. 5-0. Oh, we have to see this replay. Please show me this replay. Look how smooth he is right here. Just whoop, whoop. Makes the guy miss, takes the shot, and
Well, they might be onto something. Opportunity.
and
It's no goal in the match.
6-0. Sorry if I was a little not talking during that highlight. I thought he was offsides. The defenders put their arms up like he was offsides, and I was waiting for the signal. Brilliant pass from Telford, and or not Telford, I should say Jephcott. Brilliant pass from Jephcott. Telford able to make it go back in the back of the net, and it's been a thumping, an absolute thumping.
He'll take efforts like that all day long.
And that might be the only shot that they took today, MK Dons, and it's just an easy save
We're still down to the final 20 minutes here.
for Cooper.
Might be able to set up the chance.
Oh, and what a cross in for Superman himself, Luke Jephcott. I think that's going to have to be his nickname for us. Superman lays out again for the header, and it's 7-0. Look at this, though, Clark.
Reeves. Opportunity it is.
And Talford makes it 8. Reeves to Talford. Cooper with the amazing save again. And MK Don's putting some pressure on this late end. Oh, that one actually stings. We had a chance to keep a clean sheet. 8-1 now. And that is it for game number 1 in today's episode. Besides the last minute goal that we gave up, Dom Talford, 4 goals today. He played brilliantly. And outside of the game, Luca Canal has turned down the loan. Very, very interesting. Looks like we're going to have to wait to get him later on, I'm pretty sure. Let me go see. Yeah, looks like we're going to have to wait and get him. That absolutely blows the fact that we could bring him in. However, I guess we're just going to have to buy him outright. Let's go ahead and get into this Newcastle game then.
The man to watch. After 4 goals in his last match, what next? This is EA TV.
That was with the old sliders. I have upped the sliders. I have made it harder on myself to give you better content. I realize that scoring 4, 5, 6 goals a game is fun and all, but it's not true. It's not real, especially if I come into this Newcastle game and I win 5-0. There's no reason why a League One side should be beating a Premier League side by 5 goals to nil. That's for sure. So I went ahead, I upped the sliders, I made it harder on myself. Hopefully I made it harder on myself. We'll see if I did make it harder on myself. The plan is to give you guys the best content possible, make it hard, make it difficult, and still give you bangers of episodes. That's my ideal plan. And after the MK Dons game, I've always when it comes to sliders have increased it after the season. I'll do one at the start of the season and then I'll leave it the whole way, and then I'll do another one at the midway point, which is normally the transfer window. We're in the transfer window. I have upped the sliders. Hopefully we get thumped in this game. Hopefully it makes it harder in League One. The team is growing like crazy though, so let's see. However, Newcastle versus Plymouth Argyle. Let's try to get the dub. Newcastle still trying to work it around the box, try to get around our defense. So far they have not been able to. Still trying to find something in this midfield. Now they're making a push. Can our defenders stop them like we did against MK Dons? This is a huge game. This would be a huge win for us. And they take the shot, and Cooper, with such a powerful save, froze the game for a second. And Newcastle now has an opportunity to run down the middle. Looks like they're waiting for more players to come down, but with doing so, it allows our defense to get into play, and an opportunity that they had to maybe get a quick goal looks to be gone. Still coming down, Shelby with the shot, and Shelby with the goal. 1-0 Newcastle over us. And Wilson coming down now. Can we get something? Defense is able to poke the ball out. John Joe Shelby has the ball again. Almost gets past one guy, Gal. And Cooper not able to make the save, and it's 2-0 Newcastle over us right now. And once again, Newcastle United is back on the attack. We could have had an opportunity there. Defense is able to get in the way. Perfect defending. Can we find something? Gives it up to Bryce Duke. Duke, fancy footwork. Duke, can he find someone? Gives it up to Talfoyd. Talfoyd not able to bring it down, and luckily enough, there's an injury, or luckily enough they fouled. As you can tell, Reeves is exhausted. I'm going to go ahead and take him off, and I'm actually going to give Clark an opportunity against Newcastle United. He's done very well so far. Let's see if he can continue it going. Free kick now. Reeves is gone after 42 minutes right now. Let's see if we can maybe get something going here. Cooper, can you cross it in? A very low cross. Very low cross. Was not expecting it to be that low. I thought he was going to be able to get something up. Newcastle United now has it on another counter attack. What will Wilson do? Does a little fake shot. Finds Shelby. Shelby, can he find someone? Defense is not able to get the ball away from him. He takes the shot, and Cooper with the save, saving it from going 3-0 up. Bryce Duke, can he do something? Looking for Edwards on the right-hand side. What a pass from Bryce Duke. Can Edwards find someone? Crosses it into Jephcott, and Jephcott makes it, gets the goal, and it's 2-1 Newcastle, Plymouth Argyle. Newcastle now trying to come back and get its counter-attack going on. Longstaff, who scored earlier, has the ball. Longstaff looking for someone, gives up to Wilson. Wilson has the edge, and Wilson makes it 3-1. And that is it for our FA Cup run. Newcastle beating us 3-1. Even though we tried our hardest throughout the entire game, we were not good enough for Newcastle. And hopefully, just hopefully, the new sliders do take into place. Even though I did want to win that game, I am glad that we did lose, because it is showing that the sliders that I did upgrade are going to make the game a little bit harder. We're not good enough to be a Premier League side, especially Newcastle. I mean, I expected a 3-1 loss. Newcastle gets the win today. Let's go see how game number 3 will be, and let's finish out this transfer window. All right, guys, on the eve of this Plymouth versus Sunderland game, we have a couple emails I actually wanted to take care of and show you. Thomas Clary, he has accepted a 2-year loan move to Northampton. Livingston has a loan offer. He already has one. I'm trying to get Doncaster to get them out. However, another one comes in loan to buy. We're just going to go ahead and do a quick 1-year loan. And then Edwards has an opportunity to be sold here to a Japanese club. I'm not looking to do that right now, so I'm going to go ahead and reject the offer. And before we hop into this Sunderland game, I'm actually going to go ahead and start the contract negotiation talks with no other than Luca Canal. So let's go ahead and approach the buy. Now, here's the thing. If you paid attention to what his value is, they said that we can buy him for about 1.5 to 2 mil. If you remember when we tried to do the loan option, they were only going to let us buy him for 1.1 mil. So I'm actually going to come in here and see if maybe I can buy Luca for just a mil. 200,000 underneath his value, 19 years young, and they want a 5% sell-on clause. That's fine. So it looks like we're going to get Luca for 1.1 mil. I'm not going to go into contract negotiations yet. I'm going to do that actually after this Sunderland game. However, let's go ahead and hop into game number 3, and let's see if we can maybe get 3 points in this game.
One man, the focus of attention, in imperious form, and the leading marksman in the league. Can he add to his total today on EA TV?
All right, and after our 3-1 heartbreaking loss to Newcastle United in the FA Cup, we get ready for Sunderland. We are away, I'm pretty sure. I want to say we're actually home because we played in the Stadium Light earlier this season. So I think we're home right now. This is a huge 3 points. Currently, we are on top of the table. I would love to be able to come in here, fight for a win, get the 3 points, and continue our climb to the championship? Let's find out. And now let's see if we can get something going. Edwards, who just had an opportunity to leave the club, decided to stay for a little bit longer. That makes me intrigued to see if maybe I should probably try to sell him next year. He's going to be 31. Edwards now run down his right-hand side, the old man of the club. Can he find Jephcott? Takes a wild cross, and Jephcott able to put it into the back of the net. It's 1-0 Plymouth over Sunderland. For some reason, the goalkeeper does not come out, giving Jephcott 33 goals in League One. Does not come out. He could easily have punched that ball away. It was dangerously close to the goalkeeper, yet for some reason he decided to let Jephcott take the shot. I don't know if maybe he thought he wasn't going to be able to make it, but when you have someone who's on 33 goals a season, you cannot, and I mean you cannot let that happen. Passes it back to the middle of the pitch, and our defense is able to stop it. Very risky pass there. Can we get something going here? Forna gives it up to Reeves. Reeves looking for someone. Just passes it to the defender. Edwards now on this right-hand side. Can he find someone? Gives it back up to Forna. Forna looking for something. Gives it up to Bryce Duke. Duke. Can Duke do something? He's running down this left-hand side looking for something to happen. Gives it up to Jephcott. Jephcott, can he put it in the back of the net? And he can. And it's 2-0 Plymouth over Sunderland. Dobson with a dangerous tackle on Forna. Looks like he's not even going to get a card. Goes through the back of, or sorry, not Forna, on Duke. Goes on through the back of Duke and not even gets a card. Look at this. I guess it was fine. And Bryce Duke might be injured now because of that tackle, and he doesn't even get a card for it. Running off. Maybe it's just a small injury. However, we're not going to take the chance on it. He's been phenomenal this season. We're up 2-1. Let's see if maybe we can get something going here. Gives it to Talfoyd. Talfoyd, can he make a man miss? Gets on the outside. Crosses into Jephcott, and Jephcott not able to get the header on it, but it does go back to Talfoyd. Talfoyd, someone's calling in the box, and here comes Sunderland trying to push it back into the box. Can they get something going? Dobson with it, and a horrible tackle on Dobson. It might be getting chippy, and they miss it. A horrible attack on Dobson. Brophy takes a shot. Cooper not able to save it. Brophy is upset with himself, and it's still 2-0 Plymouth. Let's see what goes on here. Grant gives it up to Cooper now. Cooper running on his left-hand side. Can he find someone? Gives it up to Jephcott. Jephcott looking for Robbie Robinson. Robbie Robinson turns around. Can he get around the defender? Running through the defense. Can he score? And he can find the bottom left of the net. And it's Robbie Robinson with the goal. 3-0 Plymouth over Sunderland. And that is it for game number 3. A 3-0 victory over Sunderland. They played very tough. However, we were able to get around their defense. 3 good goals. 3 points for us. And we're still on top heading after the January transfer window. As we enter the final 10 hours of the transfer window, looks like we have a couple emails. Studard has been loaned out. Mac Lloyd was disappointed that we left him out of the club, but he's not really cutting it. However, real quick, before we start getting into this, we have a guy, Luca Cannell. Let's go ahead and bring him into the club. Our brand new center midfielder wanted to loan him in. He did not want to. We waited a week. We're able to bring him in. He wants an important first team. That's fine. Looks like his wage is 6.2, which fits ours currently. 5-year contract. That suits me. No release clause. And it looks like it's up to us to make the wage. So I'm actually going to give him a little bit increase, a 6.5 increase. And then I'm actually going to give him a signing bonus of, let's do 250,000. I mean, why not? That should be more than enough to come join us. And it is probably overpaid, but I don't care. Again, I'm trying to get everyone's contracts up. Let's go look at our new center midfielder real quick just to check him out. So where are you at? There you are. 63 overall, 19 at the club since 2021, which that's fine. 62 physicals. Looks very nicely well-rounded. Let's go ahead and give him a development plan. So it's going to take him about 15 weeks to go up just one. Very, very interesting. His shooting needs to be worked on. His passing's okay, and his stamina's good. I'm actually going to Let's increase his passing. Even though his passing is one of his better traits, let's increase his passing, increase his composure, his stamina can increase, and his long shots can all increase. Again, I brought him in mainly so that way I can try him out as as Forna's replacement. Forna has been nice, but again, Forna hasn't really been able to get anything. So we're going to bring Forna off the bench or down into the reserves, I should say. So now we got Duke, Cannell, and Reeves all in our midfield. Hopefully, Duke and Cannell can grow very nicely. Again, the plan is to bring Tanner Tesman in next season and plug him into that third spot, and we can have three very young center midfielders. I mean, 19. I'm pretty sure Tanner's 19 too. Three 19-year-old midfielders in this club, and let them grow over time. However, let's continue on into the transfer window, the final day. We have an email, Livingston loan agreement with Doncaster, a short-term loan. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with sending him away for a little bit of time. I mean, it's only going to be about 2 months of game time, but that's fine. 8 hours left. Let's see. We got two more emails coming in. Hudson has a loan offer for that team. 2-year loan offer, no loan to buy, just a straight 2-year. He's 17. I will accept that. And Livingston has a short-term loan again, so he can go pick which club he wants to go play for, I guess, next year. I would assume he wants to play for Doncaster because that's the more local club. Still no emails left. 3 emails coming in with 6 hours left. Let's see what's going on here. Hudson loan rejected. Livingston is going to be loaned out to Doncaster. Okay, so it looks like our right wing back is going to maybe stay. Of course, he would be the one that would want to stay and not go on loan. 4 hours left to go. 3 hours, and it looks like that is going to be it real quick. 900,000. We have an email. 2 hours left to go. Hudson has a loan offer. Loan to buy. I can't just accept it. I have to delegate it. You know what? Because it's 2 hours left. I'm not even going to waste anyone's time. He's not going to go, especially with two hours left. And with 1 hour left to go, almost nearly 100 or $1 billion. Let's go look at the top deals real quick. Silva going to Byron. Very interesting. Immobile going to Manchester. Aubameyang going to Liverpool. Pereira going to Barcelona. Varane going to Liverpool. Very interesting. Odegaard going to practically Juventus. Kimpembe to Chelsea. I think we all know about these. With our club, real quick, just to hit you with a quick reminder. So we brought in Luca Cannell, 19 years young. Hopefully he can come in and be a solid player. We got him for a really good deal. So even if we do sell him and he's not good this season, we're still making a profit. So very smart decision. We sold Mayer, sold Wooten, brought in Robbie Robinson, brought in Paul, brought in Bryce Duke on a we paid his release clause. Ameson was sent out. Canavan was sent out. Moore was sent out, which I forgot about this guy. Pumphrey has gone to Chambly, which that's him right there. He should grow very nicely. He had solid potential when I did promote him, so we'll probably see him again in about 7 to 8 years, probably in the Premier League. Some team will probably buy him up. Sawyer was out. Camara's been loaned out. Lolos loaned out. Rudy loaned out. Law loaned out. Cleo loaned out. Kay playing for Rotherham United. Clary's playing for Northampton for the next 2 seasons. Studer's playing for Hakeem. I think that's how you say his name. Maybe I pronounced the A wrong. And then Livingston's gone to Doncaster on a short-term loan. Let's go ahead and end it here. 4 emails. Let's see what these emails are real quick. So we have a monthly scout report, and Hudson has a loan offer. So real quick, let's go ahead and take a look at our monthly scout report. Who's our best player so far? So our best player is Huge Lions. He's gone up 2, technically 1, because we moved him from a CDM to a center back, and he went up 1 there. Already gone up 2 to a 58. Very nice. Very nice. Pushing for playing time as soon as he gets promoted. Al Farhan, who is still 15. Still looking to get him promoted. 78 to 84 potential. Huge Lions, though. 78 to 92 potential. That's going to be huge. Hopefully he can continue to grow. How long is it going to take him to get to a 59? 12 weeks. So in about 3 months he'll get to a 59. Okay. Bradley Clayton, our 17-year-old striker. He recently turned 17. I did see this earlier. I'm gonna leave him into the youth academy until he wants to be promoted. Hopefully, he doesn't want to be promoted till next season. If he's still in the youth academy by season number 2, at the start of next season, I will promote him and then loan list him out at 50 overall. He's not gonna really see the pitch. Same with any of these 16-year-olds. If they become 17 by the start of next season, I'll promote them all up and loan list them out. Hopefully, they can get loaned out. We have a monthly scouting report. 2 people from the Republic of Ireland. Remember, we're doing 3 months across England, or across Northern Europe, I should say. And the Welsh one was ended. So Connor McGuinness, 150,000, and then that is a solid no. And the last thing before we end it, Wigan Athletic wants a loan to buy Jasper Hudson. So Wigan Athletic is in the same division as us. Because we might be potentially moving up, I'm going. I didn't mean to reject that. I wanted to negotiate that and actually send them out to a 2-year loan to Wigan Athletic. Well, that's an awkward way to end today's episode. I guess on a plus note, we are 1 point ahead of Oxford United with a game in hand, which is nice. However, guys, that is it for episode 10. A very bizarre episode. We destroyed MK Dons, lost to Newcastle, and got a 3-0 victory at home against Sunderland. And the one chance we could have loaned out our right wing back to a solid club, we decide not to. So anyway, guys, that's it for episode 10. I'll see you guys tomorrow for episode 11. Until then, have a good day, and I'm out.